Next leg, Hinchinbrook South to Orpheus Island. I've had to change my plans. I had a good study of the Hinchinbrook Channel, which looked good right up until the southern end, and any boat with more than a 2 metre draft is going to run aground, high or low tide, and I couldn't see any way around it. I googled it, I got online. The guys that were telling me you can get through no problem. They're in cats that don't draw much, so change of plans. So I'm heading back out into the open water, and well, not open water, coastal water, and heading to a place called Palm Island. So yeah. So I better go and get the sails up. I'm motor sailing at the moment, just with the jib up. It's kind of 16, 18 knots, and then there's 25, 26 knot gusts coming through at the moment. So what I want to do is get out here, get out to about here, lay a tack, and I should be able to get down to there on one tack. She is wild out here at the moment. There we go, 26 knots, 25.5. You can't really see how big it is out here, and this is not a real swell, this is a wind wave. But yeah, it's pretty wild, but this is a nearly 60-foot boat, and you can handle it. So, Pioneer Bay on Orpheus Island. This is a really nice secluded little cove. I'm just going to hang here for a few days, I think. Got a few jobs to do on the boat. And relax. So it's 12:30, 20 to 1 in the morning, and I was lying in bed and I felt this crunch. I thought, can't be, you know. When I checked, we're in 6 meters of water. When I last checked about 8:30, and I crashed and burned about 9, and I could feel this crunch, and the wind swung around offshore. I didn't think it would, because looking at Windy, again, I was quite concerned because I couldn't pick up the mooring. It was blowing like crazy. I just couldn't pick it up. Every time I picked it up, the wind was so strong it was pushing me back. It was blowing about 25 knots. So I anchored, and I've got a Rockner anchor, very happy with it. And by the time I anchored, I was along this line of white buoys that they put here to say don't anchor inside it, and I was right on the line. And then I thought, well, the only trouble I can get into is if it turns around to westerly, or more westerly than what it was. It was southeast at the time, and I looked at Windy and it said no, but of course it turned westerly. So I ended up feeling this crunch. Got up and looked at the sounder, and it was saying 1.5 under the keel, and I thought, oh, it can't. Then crunch, and then when I shone a torch over, there's a big bommy, and when I shone my light down the line of the buoys saying not to anchor inside, it had actually it's swinging inside that, so it swung onto this bommy. But thankfully I picked up the anchor and moved more out into the middle of this bay, and now I'm in 8.7 meters of water, and you can see on here that's where I was, and the green bit is no. Now I'm out here. So yeah, even though it was saying I had plenty under the keel, the minute it swung you could see it went to zero, and it was quite scary actually. But anyway, we're off, we're anchored. It's swinging around 6.2 to 8 meters, so pretty happy with that. But yeah, not a nice sound, the old crunch crunch on the keel.